Yo, so the main event of the evening. Yo, this is one, right? We are with the welterweights. With the welterweight. So maybe it's gonna impact on, the championship picture. Who knows? But people, we have Gilbert Burns against Michael Morales. Woo! Right? So Gilbert Darinio Burns, who has fought for the title, right? Came up short against Usman, but he's been up there and he wants to taste that air again. He's 38, which is like, man, it feels like he should be older. You know what I mean? We've seen him fighting for so long, right? 38, 5'10", 71-inch reach. He's on a 3-fight losing streak, which is just like, oh shit. He's 15-8 in the UFC. Now, those fights, last time out, lost to Sean Brady, right? September 2024. Before that, Jack Della Maddalena, the current champion, March 2024. And before that, the former champion, Bilal Muhammad, May 2023. So, very tough fights. Right? Had that war with Khamzat Chimaev, who's challenging for a title. You know what I mean? Like, he's been there with everyone. Beat Jorge Masvidal. Beat Neil Magny, got an arm triangle. Beat Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. He's got some very good wins. Beat Damian Maia, Tyron Woodley. Some really good wins. And, he's grappled a lot. He's got some great wins in grappling. Man, so, Gilbert, we know how good Gilbert is. Right? Michael Morales, the young upstart. He's 25, 6 foot, 79-inch reach. And he 17 fight win streak. He is currently 5-0 in the UFC, came via the Contender Series. He also fought Neil Magny, and he stopped him TKO in the first. Right, beat Jake Matthews, Max Griffin, Adam Fugit, and Trevin Giles. Now, all of those, very tough. Now, obviously, not at the same level as some of Gilbert's past opponents, right? Hasn't had as many fights. So there is that, right? You think that's a disadvantage going up against someone like Gilbert, but also hasn't got the same level of damage. That's another big one. That's another big one, right? That's huge. Because in that last fight against Nickel, Burns just, man, he didn't had it. Wait, sorry, I've got my fights mixed up. Brady Burns didn't and against Jack Della Maddalena, he just right. So now with some of these fights, we know Burns has had injuries going in. So we know there's been mitigating situations, but does that mean he's just falling apart, right? His body isn't giving him what he wants from it. That could be the thing, So I think this is, on experience, it should be Burns. But I think we got this young, hungry fighter, and we are seeing that shift, that transition for these younger fighters coming through. who didn't train all the skills separately. Been putting things together since day one, and it's noticeable, right? It's noticeable. So I think Burns is such a likable dude, but I think Michael Morales is going to come in and make a statement. Because that's what, there's so many killers in the middleweight division, right? Sorry, the welterweight division. So many killers here. And, you need to do something big to be in consideration, to have people talk about you, to get a top fight. And that's what Morales wants. So I think he's going to come out and really look to show and prove against Burns. So I've got Morales for the win. It could be on the feet, it could be on the ground. I don't know. All I know is this is going to be a fun fucking fight. I think it's going to be a blazer. Let's see. Who have you got, people? Who have you got?